There's a part where you tell Diane Sawyer where they were talking about how you asked the feds to let you get back in prison for 2 weeks to be able to face off with John, to tell him to his face that you're about to flip. Were you in that moment conflicted whether you were going to tell him or whether you were going to kill him? Like your decision hadn't been yet made?
I was going to kill him. Me and Frankie Licasio, when we were in prison, it was out there. Frankie agreed. That was the story. And that's why John put a contract on him. We met in the hall. Frankie told me, he said, Sammy, nobody ever talked to me like this in my life. He had tears running down his face. Tough guy. True tough guy. I looked at that, it was sickening. He said, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I said, Frankie, we already killed the boss, gonna kill another one? And I was just as mad as he was with John at that point. And he says, yeah, you sure? Yeah. I put my hand out. As soon as we get out, we'll kill him. I was so fucked up in the brain by this betrayal, I didn't even think we could have just killed him right then and there. Sharpen up a couple of shanks, the two of us, walk into the cell, I'll cut his throat, you keep stabbing, or you want to do it the other way around. But instead, we were so fucked up with him. We were talking about a victory party. There was going to be no victory party. That's how we were going to kill him. And he told me, he said, Sammy, all I want to pull the trigger with him. Because pulling a toss, hit guys, once you've done it, who cares who pulls the trigger? And I told him, if that's what you want, you got it. I'll have my guys, I'll bring them to a restaurant and I'll get rid of the body. And then we'll claim he never showed up or whatever. I said, but one more thing, Frankie. I'll never, ever be anybody else's underboss again in my fucking life. Never. I'll be the boss when we get out and we kill him, or I'll fucking die trying. He said, Sammy, I'll be your underboss, I'll be your captain, I'll be whatever you want, I'll be behind you 1,000%. All I want to do is pull the trigger with him. I put my fucking hand out, we shook hands, and we left. That weird mentality that we were so hurt, that's what we thought, we walked away, and then we got separated, we couldn't kill him no more. And then finally, we had this meeting on August, middle of August, with F. Bailey. And he tells F. Bailey, I'm not gonna do the time. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go to a victory party. F. Bailey tells him, no, this case is too strong. You ain't going to no victory party. No, don't worry about it. Sammy and Frankie, they're gonna take the fucking weight here. F. Bailey wouldn't take the case because of that statement, and he was in an interview just recently with Jerry Capizzi, as I said. 3 months was August, September, October, November. 3 months later, in November, he sits with me personally. We're gonna work with the lawyers. You're gonna take the weight, and I'm gonna go free. You really want that, John? The boss has to be on the street. Okay, and I flipped. First time in my life. I've pinched all my life, from 14 years old up until fucking 40-something when I went into prison, whatever.